faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a nose tackle, able to beat any tackle to the edge in a single step. The rookie from Penn State is the heart of the Dallas defense. To best be in a position to use his amazing powers in a never-ending battle for the line of scrimmage, the Man of Steel has taken the form of Micah Parsons, the rookie sensation tearing up the league. Parsons is the prototype for the next generation of great NFL linebackers. A body type stuck halfway between a strong safety and a defensive end, number 11 has the athleticism and instinct to take on any role, be it rushing the passer, stuffing the run, or dropping to cover backs, tight ends, and even the slot. The skill that unlocks his versatility is his unparalleled speed. The fastest backer in the league, Parsons' tape looks like he's on fast forward, outrunning elite athletes over and over again. The ability to beat anyone to the spot means Micah is already an elite pass rusher, recording a staggering 20% pressure rate this season. 1 in every 6 snaps, or 16.6%, is thought of as elite. Parsons is averaging pressure in 1 in every 5 snaps. Here, Parsons obliterates Orlando Brown Jr. with the speed rush. He times the snap perfectly, beating Brown's kick step to the angle, and once he has this positioning, there's no coming back. Parsons rips under Brown's left arm, dipping as he's turning the corner, meeting Mahomes immediately for the sack. He doesn't get the sack here, but look how wide 75 has to take his kick step to try to cut off the speed rush. Brandon Parker isn't even in a good position. He should be another half step back and a half step wider. Consequently, Parsons rips around him to crunch Carr. When you force tackles to set this far out, it opens up the inside lane, and Parsons has one of the nastiest crossovers you'll ever see. Caleb McGarry takes a huge kick step trying to cut off the angle, so Parsons plants hard off his left leg, leaving his man soul searching, and then crunching into the ribs of Matt Ryan. Let's see this one more time at full speed. Damn. Generally, interior linemen are less nimble than tackles, so pulling these moves off against them is just unfair. Blitzing from the weak side backer position, Parsons leaves Dalton Risner wishing he chose a different sport as a child. He shows the blitz at the B gap, faking the crossover to the A gap, before cutting back into his initial hole. Risner's completely lost, and Parsons is through to throw down Bridgewater. This quick blitz interior pressure has led to multiple flag calls in his favor this season, with interior linemen forced to give up the penalty rather than get their QB crunched immediately. These don't show up in his general stat line, but they do show up on tape. He knows how to transfer his speed to power too. Micah has spotted that Brandon Parker has set up too wide here, but he doesn't have the angle to cut back inside on the crossover, so he transfers his speed to power, right into the inside armpit of Parker, forcing him off the ground, creating the space to wrap up Carr with just one arm. His quickness allows him to make game-altering plays in the run game too, able to shoot gaps for huge tackles for loss. He times the snap to perfection here, practically teleporting into the backfield for the TFL. On this 3rd and 1, the Vikings are trying to get tricky, faking a jet to Dalvin Cook and hand it off to the fullback. Parsons is having none of it, darting through the near side C gap and chasing Ham down from behind. An incredible stop with just 1 yard needed. This quick footwork makes him magnificent at avoiding pullers too. Here, the Raiders are trying to run a counter behind double pullers, but Parsons simply tells them no, dismissing the puller's efforts and wrapping up Jacobs for a TFL. It's not all finesse. Check out this ridiculous bull rush to blow up the play. Attacking the A gap like a cannonball, Parsons sends the tackle and guard cascading back into the ball carrier, leaving nowhere for the run to go. His blistering acceleration and fast feet make him elite at chasing down runs from the backside, halting potential big gains. Here, the Giants have Kadarius Toney in at Wildcat, and if you pause it here, It looks like he has a clear angle, until Parsons torpedoes in from the weak side, wrapping him up short of the goal line. Here it is from the end zone angle. Parsons still manages to chase him down despite taking 2 steps left, reading the fake handoff. Just ridiculous. You know what else is unbelievable? The amazing offer from this week's sponsor, MyBookie. Cryptocurrency is the future, so don't get left in the past. Bet with MyBookie, and you can get in the game now. To get kickstarted with crypto, use promo code TF100 to double your first crypto deposit at MyBookie. The best part is, MyBookie accepts well-known cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum, so you can bet and withdraw with crypto. The NFL playoffs are just around the corner, and this week, the Buffalo Bills and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will face off in a potential Super Bowl preview. Both teams sit 1 win away from earning the top spot in their respective conference. But in this high-stakes game, bet the Bucs moneyline. Don't miss out. Double your first deposit up to $1,000 by using promo code TF100. Head to MyBookie today, place your bets, and watch the sparks fly Sunday night. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie. Positioned on the edge of Dallas' defense, primarily playing end or weak side backer, Parsons is perfectly poised to shut down any bootleg or roll action. Micah is simply too fast to try this in his direction, instantaneously pressuring the quarterback, wrecking any chance of the play. Foster Moreau cannot get his block here, and watch Parsons' acceleration when he notices it's a pass, hitting the turbo button, scaring Carr into a frantic backpedal and throwaway. It's the Saints' turn to test him. Here ran a boot action his way, and Parsons once again slams the door shut. Taysom misjudges his speed, and Parsons denies him the outside angle, bringing him down for a mammoth loss. And a different play design, but the same principle. The Chiefs try to run a speed option play with Parsons as the read man, but he's too fast for this, getting vertical to deter the pitch while guarding the inside lane. Even Mahomes can't magic his way out of this, and Parsons adds another to the tally of TFLs. Parsons' speed allows him to be a tremendous asset in coverage game 2, which has been instrumental in Dan Quinn's base defense switch from cover 3 to a heavy man Tampa 2 style scheme. He pairs this speed with an elite change of direction, able to play his run fit inside, and then recover to his man or zone. Parsons has the speed to keep up with any back, shutting down this third down. With the defense at a cover 2, the conventional wisdom is that your running back matchup with your linebacker is your best bet for the first. Teddy finds his guy in the flat, but Parsons is just too damn fast, making a great wrap tackle to force him out short of the first. His speed also makes him a nightmare against the screen. The Broncos are looking to get the ball out to Judy on the bubble screen, but Micah denies all hope, jetting out to Judy and throwing him down to the turf. Parsons' body type also makes him ideal for covering tight ends, able to deal with both the physicality and length. And no tight end in the league is going to scare him off the seam with his speed. This long speed makes him a perfect fit for the Tampa role in Dan Quinn's redesigned defense, able to carry the speed teams now position at the inside slot with ease. And he has the ball skills too. Here, he gets forced into one-on-one coverage with the slot thanks to a late change into cover 4, and his coverage is sublime. He shows good awareness knowing he has to take the wheel as a second man's going deep, reading the eyes of his receiver, looking back for the ball when he does. Parsons times his contest perfectly, tipping it to his teammate Jaron Kearse for the beautiful interception. Rookies almost always enter the league with some deficiencies, and despite the superstar level play, Micah Parsons is no different. At times, he is a little too slow to react in the run game, staying flat-footed after the snap. In college, he could easily make up for this with his ridiculous foot speed, but interior linemen in the NFL are a different breed, able to climb to the second level and seal him out of the play. If you start the run flat-footed, it can also be difficult to disengage. And while there's certainly no concerns over Parsons' strength, I think he can do a better job at shedding when he does get caught. Parsons has also been susceptible to play fakes at times, following jet and zoom motions, losing sight of the ball. All of these weaknesses are only minor complaints though, and things that Parsons will certainly improve upon with more snaps in the NFL. But we wouldn't be doing our jobs if we didn't give you a full picture. Micah Parsons has already cemented the Defensive Rookie of the Year award, and is the perfect linebacker for the modern NFL. Fantastic instincts and 99th percentile athleticism means 11 can perform any role you ask of him to an elite level. There's a few mistakes to clear up, but Micah Parsons is going to be anchoring the Cowboys defense for years to come. Thank you for watching. Want more Cowboy football right now? Check out our video on offensive mastermind Kellen Moore. And don't forget to use our offer code TF100 at mybookie.ag.